A source close to the 50 Shades star revealed that Jamie Dornan completely lost his cool when he heard the news that Dakota Johnson was pregnant. According to witnesses, the actor left the set in a state of shock, anger and emotion, forcing the entire crew to pause filming for several hours. No one could have expected that, after years of keeping quiet about the ambiguous relationship between the two, this news would make Dornan so emotional. A close friend of his shared. Jamie tried to act calm, but when he heard the news, he almost collapsed. There is something between them that is not really over. Hollywood media immediately exploded, with a series of articles analyzing Dornan's reaction. Many fans believe that, behind his calm appearance, Jamie still holds a special place in his heart for Dakota, something that makes the public both sympathetic and curious about the untold story between the two stars who made history with 50 Shades of Grey. Is this the end of their stormy relationship, or just the beginning of a new chapter in Jamie Dornan's life? Dakota Johnson speaks out amid the storm. "I don't want to hurt him again." After the news of Jamie Dornan losing control spread throughout Hollywood, Dakota Johnson finally broke her silence. In a private interview, she could not hide her emotions when mentioning her male colleague who had been with her for many years. "I understand why he was shocked. We had so many memories. But I don't want the past to hurt either of us anymore." Dakota's voice choked up, her eyes filled with tears, making the whole audience silent. She affirmed that her current relationship only focused on family and work, but the audience could easily see the unhealed pain in every word. The media immediately stirred up. Some people thought that Dakota was sending a hidden message to Jamie Dornan, who was said to still not be able to let go of that special love. Meanwhile, social media was flooded with emotional comments. They were magic on screen, and probably in real life too. Jamie and Dakota still have so much left unsaid. Amid all eyes on them, a source close to them revealed that Jamie is taking a break from all activities, withdrawing from the public to find balance. Clapperboard Hollywood is waiting with bated breath. Will Dakota come looking for Jamie? Or will this be the last time the two stars appear in the same frame? Amelia Warner reacts furiously. "I've been silent long enough." After the news of Jamie Dornan losing control and Dakota Johnson's emotional reaction caused a storm in Hollywood, his current wife, Amelia Warner, finally spoke up. A source from People magazine said that Amelia was extremely angry and hurt when she learned that Jamie still couldn't shake off the Dakota shadow. She was said to have shed tears in a private meeting with friends, admitting, "I've always trusted him, but there are things that Jamie seems not ready to forget." Many insiders said that Amelia had left home for a few days to think about her future and her children. British media immediately reported the news with shocking headlines such as, "Amelia Warner, the woman caught between love and fame. Jamie Dornan faces a thin line between marriage and the past." Meanwhile, Jamie's fans are divided into two opinions. One side criticizes Dakota for reopening old wounds. The other side expresses deep sympathy for Jamie, who is struggling between heart and responsibility. Face mask: the story doesn't end there. An insider source confirmed that Jamie sent a secret message to Dakota the night Amelia left. The content has not been revealed, but everyone believes it is the most heartfelt confession he has ever written. Fire Hollywood is sitting on fire. Is the fated triangle, Jamie, Dakota, Amelia, about to end? The fateful night, Jamie Dornan secretly sought out Dakota Johnson. Everything fell apart. Amid the heavy atmosphere of Hollywood, Jamie Dornan quietly left the mansion in the middle of the night. No one knew where he went, until an exclusive source revealed. Jamie went to Dakota Johnson's house. The scene was like an emotional tapestry, where two souls once intertwined in a labyrinth of memories and emotions, now met in silence. Dakota opened the door, yellow light falling on her tired but gentle face. Jamie stood there, eyes filled with regret and longing. "I can't pretend anymore," Jamie whispered. "We've both changed, but my heart remains with you." That moment was like a mosaic of emotions being recreated. Every fragment of the past, of love, of hurt, intertwined into a painful but beautiful picture. Dakota did not respond. She just looked at him for a long time, as if delving deep into the soul of the man who had once moved the world. A tear fell. That night, no one knew what else they said. But the neighbor confirmed. Jamie left at dawn, and Dakota sat alone in the verdant garden, his eyes fixed on the horizon, where everything transcended reality, leaving only the echoes of an unquenchable love. Clapperboard now, Hollywood public opinion is like a burning crucible, where three fates, Jamie, Dakota, and Amelia, are orchestrated into a story that is layered, captivating, and enigmatic. Can they find a way out of this fateful labyrinth, or will they continue to be lost in their own hearts? The fiery confrontation. Amelia Warner appears on set, Jamie Dornan completely collapses. The next morning, when Jamie Dornan returns to the set to continue filming, all eyes are on him. No one knows what happened last night, but Jamie's tired face, blank gaze, and slightly trembling hands say it all. In the suffocating silence, Amelia Warner suddenly appears. She walks onto the set, her face cold but her eyes filled with tears. The entire crew is stunned. They have never seen Amelia so determined. "You went to see her, right?" Amelia's voice rings out, light but heavy. "You are no longer the man I once trusted." Jamie is stunned. He tries to step forward, wanting to explain, but Amelia steps back, tears falling non-stop. The whole set seems to explode in a cinematic moment beyond the script. Reality and emotion merge into one. Dakota Johnson, who was nearby for the dress rehearsal, also happened to witness the whole thing. She clenched her hands, trying to contain her emotions, then quietly turned away. Her eyes were sobbing, containing both pain and guilt. A member of the crew recounted. It was no longer the usual strong Jamie Dornan. He knelt down, holding his head, almost completely broken. Everyone felt that this was not just a tragedy of marriage, but a tragedy of a heart that could not be divided in two. Camera with flash. Just a few hours later, the image of Jamie leaving the set in the rain spread all over social networks. The online community exploded. He lost everything: love, faith, and himself. Dakota, Amelia, Jamie, no one wins in this story. Cloud with Rain. Hollywood has never seen such a tragic love triangle, where glory and tears blend together, where the human heart is softer than the camera lens. Jamie Dornan disappears from Hollywood, the suicide note that broke Dakota Johnson down. 3 days after the shocking confrontation on set, Jamie Dornan disappeared. No one knew where he was. His phone was turned off, his schedule was cancelled, and his film projects were put on hold indefinitely. Hollywood was in chaos. The news was all over the newspapers. Jamie Dornan mysteriously disappeared amid a love storm. 50 Shades star leaves Hollywood in silence. Amelia Warner was caught leaving her house in tears, refusing all questions from the press. As for Dakota Johnson, she collapsed when she received a mysterious envelope sent from Ireland, Jamie's homeland. Inside was a handwritten letter, the words trembling but full of sincerity. Dakota, I tried to live without you, but my heart never forgot. I hurt the people I love, and I can't forgive myself. If there is an afterlife, I just hope to see you when all ties are gone. I'm sorry for everything. Dakota hugged the letter, unable to say a word. She burst into tears right in the middle of the backstage, her sobs echoing throughout the empty room. A close friend recounted. She collapsed and fainted right after reading it. The whole crew had to take Dakota to the emergency room. TV. Millions of fans around the world prayed for Jamie Dornan. The hashtags #PrayForJamie and #StayStrongDakota climbed straight to the top 1 on Twitter worldwide. From then on, Hollywood was plunged into darkness. No one dared to mention his name, only the image of the smiling man in the 50 Shades poster remained, and the suicide note, proof of love that transcended all boundaries, but was born from irreparable pain. Cloud with rain, a love too beautiful to be real, and too painful to forget.